Hello everyone, welcome again. Potato chip is a popular snack food among everyone. Did you know that Americans eat 1.2 billion pounds of potato chips within a year? And they have a National Potato Chip Day, which shows how much they love to eat potato chips. Thus, they celebrate their National Potato Chip Day on 14th of March every year. And there is something interesting about the birth of these potato chips. Did you know that potato chips have been found accidentally? So today is the time for us to talk about that exciting story. On 24th of August 1853, this coincidence happened. There was an African-American chef whose origin was also connected to the Native Americans. He was George Crumb. He worked in Moon's Lake House restaurant, Saratoga Springs, New York. One day, a customer yelled at him for not making potato strips in a consumable way. According to the customer, those potatoes were damp, too thick, and had enough salt taste. So George was upset about this. In order to retain his dissatisfied customer, George offered him well-fried potato chips with a good taste of salt. And these chips were not thick like the previous ones. After some time, these chips became famous as Saratoga potato chips. After being famous for his new food invention, George Crumb started his own restaurant, and its name was Crumb's House. And he offered a small basket of fried potato chips with every dish in his restaurant. This brought him a big crowd of customers every passing day. During the 19th century, the law of this country didn't allow black people to obtain patents. Therefore, George Crumb hadn't also tried getting one. And by 1870, Saratoga potato chips became popular in railway restaurants, street food carts, and even in luxury hotels. Nowadays, the famous story behind potato chip is the Saratoga potato chip story. However, there is another story as well. Accordingly, some say that the origin of potato chips happens in Britain. The reasons for that is as follows. In 1817, a British doctor named William Kitchener published his recipe book for the first time. Its name was Cook's Oracle, and this was printed in 1822. The exciting part of this story is that this book has a recipe on how to make potato chips. Later, Mary Randolph published Virginia Housewife in 1824, and in 1833, Enrique Lee published Cook's Book. Both these books had reference to William Kitchener's potato chips recipe. Therefore, British people believed that George Crumb had referred to these books and followed Kitchener's recipe to make Saratoga potato chips. And during the 20th century, the potato chip business reached its peak as it became a very profitable production. According to records, the oldest potato chip organizations in the US is Mixell's Potato Chip Company, which was initiated by Daniel Mixell in the state of Ohio. However, the idea of flavored potato chips first came in 1820 due to the Smith Snack Food Company, started by Frank Smith. They sold salt-sprinkled potato chips wrapped in grease-resistant papers. In 1954, Joe Shepard, the owner of an island potato company named Tato Crisp, tried to find a way to mingle spices into this potato chips recipe, but he failed many times. Finally, he found a new way to produce potato chips in different flavors. Accordingly, cheese and onion flavored potato chips and onion and vinegar flavored potato chips were introduced to the customers. This increased the demand for potato chips more and more. According to records, the first flavored potato chips in America came in barbecue flavor. Hope to see you with another beautiful story. Bye bye.